Ever since I was a kid, I always loved car racing, especially when females race cars generally. My interest in cars was just the fascination of learning how cars work, which is why I decided to get a job at a mechanic shop so I could learn more. And then my dad started racing, and I started searching to find a race car and start teaching myself how to race. During this time is also when I taught myself how to drive stick, which is what I did in this car. Spent every day by myself on the streets trying to do it until I was good enough. And then I did Skip Barber Racing School, and then I got my racing license, and then I've been racing for the past 2 years. My name is Alex Farragut. I'm a race car driver, and this is my 2008 Porsche Cayman S Porsche Design Edition 1. This car was actually my grandfather's car. He had it for a while and no one was driving it. My dad was like, you need to track it. You need to go to the racetrack and you need to try it. So I went to just a track day just to see how it is, and I drove this and I started doing a lot of track days in this car. I went from never driving stick and being a young female in a male-dominated racing to winning the whole championship in the country last year. So it's been a big, good, positive journey. My dad has always been into cars, and my grandfather collects cars. So since I was a young kid, we've had cars around in the family. Being an only child and having a lot of freedom as a kid definitely affected me in my adult life with independence. And I grew up in an environment with the type of attitude that I could do anything as long as I at least tried. Growing up in that way has taught me to try anything I want to do, even if it seems impossible or stupid or whatever it is. It's just affected me in a way of like giving myself freedom and not putting boundaries or walls on my own opportunities. I think the biggest challenges for me within racing is one, being a female, and two, with the racing that I do, being quite young. And it was at first difficult to be taken seriously by the other drivers, and I still have problems to this day. But with that, as being a young female, I also had a lot of support on top of that as well. So it wasn't all negatives that came with that. I stand behind that being a female cannot stop you from doing anything that you want to do. I've had younger girls come to the races and really be excited to see a female driver. A lot of the guys I drive with, their daughters and stuff, always get really excited and want to meet me and see me and hear about me driving. And it makes me really happy to see that young girls look up to that and think that that is an idea for them, because I feel like that female race car drivers is not an option that is put into young girls' minds. And I think that it should be, because it's fun and it's badass and it's great. So I hope that I can inspire more young women.